Well, this is just the other side of the coin. You flip it and you see the hypocrisy. Here you have an individual who exposes radicals, goes out of his way to establish Pakistan's illegal occupation of Indian territory, but is still rewarded with a fatwa. Muslim scholar Tarek Fatah, who is also an Indophile and belongs to Pakistan's Punjab province, finds a 10 lakh bounty on his head announced by a Muslim cleric from Uttar Pradesh. What's shocking is the fact that no action has been taken against the cleric, not even FIR registered against him. It's been 72 hours at last count. And on test now is the law and liberals who claim to advocate free speech in the country. We are seeing a campaign being run by liberals, and rightly so, criticizing individuals who have threatened with rape and other dire consequences a young woman who came out and exercised her right to free speech, but on the net, on Twitter, on Facebook, on other social media, she was trolled by certain individuals. You even had ABVP leaders coming out and in fact criticizing her for making remarks, and some even went to the extent of threatening her. But on the other side, you have an individual who's exercising his right to free speech responsibly. He's taking on conservatives who advocate against freeing Muslim women, who have regressive thoughts on other practices, and worst of all, he takes on those who stand up for Pakistan's treachery. But what happens? A cleric decides to put a bounty on his head, 10 lakhs, to decapitate Tarek Fatah. He's with us, and I just want to ask tonight, is Tarek Fatah's life less valuable than a soldier's daughter's wife, or life rather? I want to ask this question tonight because it's an important point of inflection when it seems that liberals selectively pick and choose who they want to actually stand up for. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous because the last thing we want is a divided liberal community. If we don't unite for the values we espouse and stand up for, you're going to just embolden the fringe out there. So I want to first come out to you, Tarek Fatah. Tarek Fatah, many people say that you upset minorities in this country. You're one yourself, but you upset them because you're just too irreverent. How do you answer to that? One, and two, do you believe that your views are so extreme that you should actually be threatened with death? And what do you think of some of your own community members who do so?
Well, I would plead guilty to being irreverent to anyone who wishes to put my wife, my daughter, my sister in a black sack, or who blinds women and keeps them in their homes and tells them that this is the word of God, that they should stay in their homes, that they're basically baby producing machines. I would be irreverent to anyone who sells 12-year-olds in Hyderabad to Gulf sheikhs, or 15-year-old children who are married off and by 17 have their own daughters. A life in which the entire community is being sucked down because every mother that gives birth to a child is herself subjugated not just to the oppression in the supposed Muslim culture, but also because of patriarchy and misogynist attitude of a vast array of forces within India. And all I've done for the 2 months that my show has run, and inshallah will keep on running, is that we've brought Muslims, no non-Muslims involved, Muslims versus Muslims, to debate issues like, say, triple talaq, or temporary marriage that's causing prostitution, you know, putting an Islamic label on muta marriages. We've got issues of slavery. We've got issues of lack of education. We've got issues of people not being able to read anything about the religion except what the mullah authorizes. We're living in the 12th century in certain neighborhoods of India. And all I'm doing is showing the clerics the mirror. Now, if somebody comes on my show and tells me to my face that you are a kafir deserving death, it's done. Somebody who picks up a shoe and threatens me, or picks up my walking cane and tries to beat another woman on that show. Now that upsets them because they are not used to being questioned. They think the world is a vast mosque. They're supposed to stand, give a lecture, only men, women at the back, if at all they're allowed in.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is universal civil code, no Muslim personal law board, and no law that is over and above the Indian Constitution. And last night when a young woman asked a pertinent question, are you a Muslim first or an Indian? The mullah on my show said, India. No, I'm first a Muslim. And when I said, so what's going to happen when your so-called Ghazwa Hind takes place, which is prophesied that an Islamic army is going to invade India and destroy every Hindu temple and convert every Hindu to Islam, which side will you be on? He was upset that I mentioned this because they don't want the rest of India to know what is Ghazwa Hind. And nobody knows that.
Okay, so let me ask.
That is why they're upset.
Let me ask the Muslim Personal Law Board representative, very senior individual lawyer and member of the AMILP. Should, sir, and I'm asking you, sir, responsibly tonight, should Tarek Fatah be facing a fatwa such as this for advocating one India, one law, for advocating the things that he says he espouses? And how many fatwas, sir, are you going to actually issue? Because there are millions of Muslim women who actually agree with Tarek Fatah. So I'm asking you.
First of all, I must let you know that I am not representing here the personal law board.
Sure.
You did not call me as a representative because personal law board has got nothing to do with the issue like this. Mr. Tarek Fatah Ali or any other person, board does not comment upon such persons. So whatever I say, I will say in my individual capacity as a lawyer, Muslim lawyer, as an Indian.
So speak as a lawyer.
So far as, you see, your claim that what Mr. Tarek Fatah Ali has been saying is lauded by millions of women, I'm surprised where from you have drawn this inference.
So there
only few months back, we had given signed memorandum, signed by millions of Muslim women, saying that they do not want any change in Shariat law. They do not.
Sir, there are millions of women who have supported petitions. No, one second, sir. There are millions of women who have also supported petitions which are now being heard by the Supreme Court, no less, of this country on this issue.
No, you are wrong. Absolutely wrong, Mr. Rahul. Only a few hundred, not even 200.
Please. No, let's not. Please, sir. Stop hair-splitting.
Even if it is one
basic question. You're talking about numerals.
But India's population.
Okay, fine. He's not supported by any Muslim women. I'm asking you, does he deserve to die? Does he deserve to die? Does he deserve to be beheaded?
Yes, you ask.
I'm asking you, does he deserve to be beheaded?
I never say so.
So you condemn the clerics who issued this fatwa?
Nor Indian laws permits it.
So do you condemn?
Nobody can be condemned.
Do you condemn the cleric?
Nobody can be killed.
No. So do you condemn the cleric?
Islam
under Sharia they can be.
Such persons are killing.
No. Do you condemn? Do you condemn the cleric?
Under Sharia law, you are permitted to kill.
Sharia does not permit such killing.
No. One second. Do you condemn the cleric?
If you declare me to be an apostate,
the cleric should be arrested?
Sharia law is confined.
No. Zafaryab Jilani. Then tell me something, sir.
No, Mr. Tarek,
you are a lawyer. No, 1 second. You are a lawyer, Mr. Jilani. You are a lawyer. Now I'm asking you, sir, as a responsible lawyer, upholder of the law, someone who argues for the law, should this individual who has issued this fatwa be arrested forthwith? I'm asking you, and will you file a complaint against this man with the police?
Of course, he should be dealt in accordance with law of the land.
So I'm asking you, will you file a complaint tomorrow?
Similarly, Mr. Tarek Fatah,
so I'm asking you,
should also be dealt with in accordance with law of the land.
What
is also
law?
Committing offence.
For what?
Speaking crime under the Indian Penal Code.
Why?
So both
what has he done? What has he done, sir? Which is so criminal? I'm asking you. is challenging the status quo criminal action.
He has hurt the feelings of millions of Muslims.
I'm sorry,
And
prove it. Then tell me, why are those Muslims approaching court for a one nation, one law?
And 505 IPC.
So I'm asking you, why is there a petition that has been moved by responsible Muslims in a court of law? I'm asking you.
Why are you sitting back?
That will be done. Let there be a script of your speech.
No, but you're equating my beheading to your convenience of taking the law. Why haven't you condemned the killing or the threats to behead?
Our court will decide whether your speech is offense or not.
No, sir. We're talking about you. No, sir. You said you speak as an individual.
You are saying against Prophet.
No, of course, Shariat.
Hadith.
Absolutely, Shariat is absolutely the lies that you people dwell with to subjugate women is exposed. You stand exposed. Your Muslim personal law board has no legal authority.
Islam is the
none of your writings are legislated.
You are defaming Islam. Islam has never dealt with women in a subjugation.
You have defamed women by keeping polygamy alive. You have allowed people to have 4 wives in this day and age. Would you want your daughter to be the 4th wife of an old Arab sheikh?
How many Muslims
would you want that to happen with your sister?
You are condemning entire country. How many percent?
Why don't you ban polygamy? Why don't you ban polygamy?
No, nothing can be banned which is permissible in Shariat. In this country, our constitution permits Shariat.
All over the Islamic world, all over the Islamic world it's banned.
You don't know the Indian constitution.
Except in India.
You don't know.
Except in India where you blackmail.
Supreme Court is considering the matter.
No, sir, you are used.
You go to the Supreme Court.
No, lawyer, you are used to blackmailing the majority population.
It will be cargoed in a month of May.
Mr. Jilani, let me ask you.
Come on.
Are Saudi Arabians, Pakistanis, Turkish people not good Muslims? I'm asking you. Are these three, the residents, Muslims of these 3 countries not good Muslims?
Do not bother about Saudi Arabia.
No, I'm asking you. You answer me.
Well, you
said that this is
India are proud to be Muslims.
No, but why do you call yourself Ashrafi?
We have right to remain Muslims in India.
I'm asking you a simple
why do you call yourself Ashrafi Muslim? You claim yourself to be Arab.
Very Ashrafi Muslims, you are wrong. There's nothing like, no, we never
Who are you then?
You are absolutely mistaken.
Come on. What is a Sayyad? What is a Siddiqui? What is a Rizvi? Qureshi, Hashmi? They're all saying they are Arabs.
All Indian.
And you sitting here saying that they are Indian?
Only in Arabia. In Arabia, Sayyad is not used for
yes, so go to Arabia.
Jilani Sahab, one second.
When you say you are Arab, why are you lecturing me? Take your Arab culture and go to Arabia.
Now let me ask.
I believe in Indian culture.
Aslam Goni. Let me ask Aslam Goni. Since he has a view on so many things, let me ask Aslam Goni. Aslam Goni, do you support Tarek Fatah tonight? Do you support Tarek Fatah tonight?
मैं एक चीज़ आपको कहूँ, ये तारिक फतेह साहब को मैं बहुत सुनता रहा हूँ और तारिक फतेह साहब मुझे एक जैसे वो बोलते हैं ना बेलोटे का पैंदा है। ये इतना इर्रेस्पॉन्सिबल इंसान है और ये समझता है कि मेरे इर्रेस्पॉन्सिबल स्टेटमेंट से ये पॉपुलरिटी लेगा।
नहीं मैं आपसे पूछूंगा असलम गोनी आंसर द क्वेश्चन डू यू थिंक ही शुड बी beheaded for the statements he makes?
I just first want to know.
No, don't sit here and insult people because no one is insulting you, Mr. Goni. No one is insulting you.
Projecting him only here to abuse and accuse Islam.
I am not someone who throws stones at the Indian army. You may have done that. I'm not a stone pelter.
I want to ask you who is this man? Where from he is?
You don't know.
Is he an Indian citizen?
That's not your problem.
What difference does that make?
Where from you are?
Is Taslima Nasreen an Indian citizen? No. But you will all stand up and support Taslima Nasreen.
Let me tell you something.
You will support several other non-Indians. Like, no, 1 second. You will support Pakistani terrorists. They are not Indians. Hello. 1 minute, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Goni.
Just a second.
You will support Pakistanis who are not Indians, but you will question Tariq Fatah's nationality. Shame. It's an absolute
Rahul,
shame.
just a second.
No, yes. Tell me if you have, if Rahul, you have given him national.
Well, let me
I'm
tell
asking
you.
you, it's a shame.
Let me tell
According
you who
to
I
me,
am.
He's not an
Let me
Indian
tell you.
national.
Shame.
He's not
You don't
Indian
know
national.
anything.
Shame.
You don't know anything.
You and your ilk, sir,
You know nothing.
will go and line up and salute Hafiz Saeed. You salute a Pakistani terrorist, but you question someone else's nationality because he gets under your skin, because he calls it as it is.
LET
General
के चाहने वालों,
Bakshi, General Bakshi, come in on this point.
हिजबुल
This
मुजाहिदीन
is the
के चाहने वाले
hypocrisy that
मुझे
we are
बता रहे हैं।
witnessing in this country today.
Excuse me.
Hypocrisy.
Excuse
No,
me.
tell me, Mr.
Rahul, can I kindly have my say?
I am telling you,
Excuse me. Can I ask these very intolerant gentlemen, then can a fourth panelist have a say? अरे साहब, आपकी इजाजत हो तो मैं भी कुछ चंद एक अल्फाज बोल दूं या हुक्म नहीं है आपका?
वो मुझे किसी का सर्टिफिकेट
No, he won't allow you to speak. You see, he's scared. He's scared that you might come up with a better argument, General. That you might come up with a better argument, that you might show him up as being what he is in obscure.
Better argument is come now. I am asking you. You are not replying my question.
Excuse me.
I am asking you, who is this Mr.
No. Are you the only person who has the right
Do
to
you ever
speak
ask
on
Hafiz
this?
Saeed who he is?
You are getting.
Who is
Are you
Hafiz
the
Saeed?
only
I'm asking you,
person
who is Hafiz
who has
Saeed?
the right to speak and shout
Who is Hafiz
everybody
Saeed?
else down?
No, tell me, who is Hafiz Saeed, Mr. Goni? You can ask this gentleman, Tarek Fatah.
He is behind the bars.
Excuse me.
No, I'm asking you, who is Hafiz Saeed? Answer me, who is Hafiz
I am
Saeed?
allowed to have my say
Why are you
in a
asking me
debate
who is
that is
Your heart
discussing
beats for Hafiz Saeed.
Who is Hafiz Saeed? On whose the tip of the tongue every day Hafiz Saeed is there.
Yeah. We know.
आपका है चाहने वाला भाई.
General Bakshi.
Excuse me.
He is behind the bar.
Rahul,
that is your problem.
can you, sir, kindly give this
I am sorry.
other panelists a chance to have a say? Or otherwise, it is only you who have the right to speak. That is the problem.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Excuse me. Rahul, the problem in this country is a set of rank hypocritical standards.
Yes.
Tarek Fatah, Taslima Nasreen are judged by one yardstick. On the plea of debate and discussion in the universities, they endorse the killing of innocents in Jammu and Kashmir and Maoist areas. They endorse firing on our armed forces. They endorse the killing of our armed forces personnel. They applaud the killing of 75 CRPF constables, right? And then they talk of free speech. I would like to ask you, please tell me one American university where you have heard slogans in support of Osama bin Laden.
Zero.
Do they not have free speech there?
Zero.
Have you heard one American university where you have heard speeches for the separation of Texas or Alaska from the United States?
Zero.
You will be put behind bars faster than you can say Jack Robinson. The pity is you have been allowed to misuse free speech to promote seditious
Try
agendas.
going to Pakistan and making the statements you chaps make, and they will tell you, we're wrapping this up. You try going across the border to your beloved Pakistan and make the statements you make, you'll be locked up within 30 seconds or you'll be shot and your body will be in a ditch. I wrap it up. I wrap it up on India Upfront tonight.
You have come here in this country.
I am telling you, I am wrapping it up on India Upfront. We are being upfront here tonight. This is the fact. You have just seen the face of hypocrisy, not one but two, as far as this debate goes. And you saw part one.